NBC 15 News at 11 starts now.
A terrible act of violence, and one that we condemn in the strongest possible terms.
Now at 11, France and its allies are in shock this morning following the deadliest terrorist attack on French soil in more than 2 decades.
Plus, a powerful Arctic blast grips much of the country, including, of course, here at home. A look at when these frigid temps are expected to let up.
And firefighters are out in the elements today to contain a fire in the town of Springfield. Good morning, everyone. I'm Ashley Matthews.
And I'm Christine Belport. Our big story at 11. Masked gunmen stormed a newspaper office in Paris today.
That's right. They killed a dozen people in what the French authorities are calling a terrorist attack. NBC's Tracy Potts has more.
2 gunmen entered the Paris offices of satirical magazine Charlie Hebdo earlier today and opened fire. In addition to the deaths, a number were injured. 2 police officers were among the dead, as well as the newspaper's editor and a cartoonist. Afterward, the gunmen ran out into the street where a car was waiting and sped off. A manhunt has been launched, and French President François Hollande has vowed to bring those responsible to justice.
They will be pursued for as long as is necessary in order that they be arrested, brought before a judge, and sentenced.
The attack is the deadliest France has seen in at least 2 decades and has drawn international criticism.
Free expression and a free press are core values. They are universal values, principles that can be attacked but never eradicated.
The magazine Charlie Hebdo is known for making satirical attacks on political and religious figures. It was attacked previously in 2011 when a firebomb gutted the publication's old Paris headquarters. In response to this attack, France has raised its anti-terrorism alert to its highest level. Tracy Potts, NBC News.
This is your Weather Authority forecast.
Cold temperatures out there. We're seeing wind chills in the 20 to 30 below zero range. That means frostbite occurring in just about 20 minutes. We'll continue with the wind chill warning for the western third of the viewing area. That will go until noon today. After that, the entire area will remain under a wind chill advisory until this time tomorrow. Actual temperature right now in Madison, 3 below. It's 5 below in Baraboo, 0 for Janesville and Monroe. And you add in that wind chill, and again, anywhere between about 20 and 30 degrees below zero. And that'll be the case as we work through the afternoon. We're going to see some gusty winds, some positive news, plenty of sunshine, so that will help, especially if you're driving. But if you're going to be spending any time outside, dress appropriately and be prepared for some dangerous conditions. Over the next few hours, we'll climb to around -3 for an actual high, and then back down to 6 below by 6 o'clock tonight. Coming up in your full forecast, we'll talk about our next chance of snow and still some more cold weather to deal with. That's all in a few minutes. Guys?
Speaking of, winter weather is impacting much of the country with snow and dangerously low temperatures. NBC's Mark Barger has details.
Bone-chilling cold as an Arctic air blast puts much of the U.S. in a deep freeze. So cold, Chicago public schools are canceled, along with many districts across the region. That's as snow piles up from the Midwest to the Northeast.
Here in central New York, up to 3 feet of snow is possible in some areas by the end of the week. But the big story is the cold. Highs Wednesday will barely hit 0 with wind chills at 15 to 25 below.
Pennsylvania roads became treacherous Tuesday with sliding cars and multiple crashes, a scene repeated across the mid-Atlantic and Midwest. But it's the brutal cold that is impacting millions, all the way to the deep south. The cold is also prompting safety warnings to stay off the ice. In Indiana, a woman and her dog had to be saved by a swiftwater rescue team. Back in Chicago, rail crews are heating up the switches to keep commuter trains and their passengers moving. Meanwhile, winter storm and wind chill warnings remain in effect through Thursday. Mark Barger, NBC News.
New at 11, multiple crews are on the scene of a pole barn fire. Crews responded to the call around 6:30 this morning on Riles Road in the town of Springfield. The pole barn was being used to store several cars, tools, and other equipment. When firefighters arrived, they said several fuel tanks, car airbags, and other fuel cans were exploding around them. Fortunately, nobody got hurt, but officials say the main struggle this morning is keeping the firefighters warm.
Yeah, it's one of those things you just have to deal with. It is obviously extremely cold. With our protective gear, we're staying warm, but with flowing water, you're bound to freeze up.
Officials say damages are estimated at $30,000. No word yet on that cause. Also new at 11, state health officials say a child in Milwaukee has died from complications of the flu. This is the first reportable death for the 2014-15 flu season in Wisconsin. Because of patient confidentiality laws and out of respect for the family, officials won't be releasing the child's name or age. Experts say this is a powerful reminder to get a flu shot if you haven't already.
In our continuing coverage now, the Madison Common Council has passed, as expected, new rules for those e-cigarettes. E-cigarettes will now be under the same rules as cigarettes and other tobacco products, meaning they will be prohibited inside public places like bars, restaurants, and most stores. It'll go into effect within the next few weeks. And plans to build a new $130 million jail in Dane County are now off the table. That's also in continuing coverage. Sheriff Dave Mahoney says the funding wasn't there. County leaders are now exploring options to replace the current jail in the city-county building by expanding to the jail in the public safety building. The county has set aside $8 million to look at all the alternatives.
She may have a similar name with a music legend, but when it comes to in-flight entertainment, this flight attendant doesn't miss a beat. NBC's Marty Glasser shares her story.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome aboard. My name is Diane Ross, but I don't sing very well, so I work here.
When it comes to in-flight entertainment,
You're to comply with the lighted signs. Oh, excuse me.
Diane Ross is a legend in her own right.
The doorbell rang.
Because sometimes you kind of zone out in the morning when they're giving their spiel about safety precautions, and she definitely makes you pay attention just by what she says.
She's Diana Ross. You'll find the safety information card in your seat pocket. It took me a while, but I colored in all the little pictures for you.
And wait until you hear what she comes up with next.
And only if we land in water are the cushions complimentary.
Ross has been working for Raven, formerly known as Era, for more than a decade.
As soon as I close my dresser drawers, we'll get going. Okay, thank you.
She enjoys her job, and we enjoy flying with her.
This is a non-smoking flight. Despite the marijuana initiative passing lately, there's still no smoking of any kind on our flights. I just thought of that yesterday.
With all the attention on Ross, how did her colleagues feel?
Well, I think the passengers appreciate her efforts quite a lot. We just drive the plane.
I do turn off the overhead lights to enhance my appearance.
From takeoff to landing.
Thank you for flying with us. And remember, we're always happy to see you. Some as you enter and some as you exit.
But with Ross on board, traveling across Alaska runs a lot smoother.
Almost needed my can opener.
Oh boy. What was that?
I have been in news for 22 years, and I've never not known what a story was about, ever. And I actually tried to pay attention.
We'll finish it up here. That was Marty Glasser reporting when Ross isn't busy keeping her passengers safe and spreading laughter. She's
Did you hear any laughter?
I'm laughing right now.
Did anybody, Brian, did you hear any laughter?
She's volunteering her time to help the homeless, so that is sweet.